Professional racquetball converges on Kansas City, a city with a storied sports history. Enter the TeamRoot SuperMax Slam. $60,000 in prize money on the line. The best athletes from around the world. This is the Ladies Professional Racquetball Tour.
And hello, everybody. Welcome to the TeamRoot SuperMax Slam here in Overland Park, Kansas. My name's Tim Baghurst, and joined this evening by LPRT Commissioner TJ Bamba for what is the first double semifinal of the evening. It's 2 versus 3, and it's going to be an exciting one. I can promise you that.
I'm excited. I'm excited to actually sit down and get to watch, front row seat, watch some of these matches. And doubles is so exciting. There's 4 amazing teams in the semis this evening.
Well, there's the expression, the cream rises, and we've seen that. 2 versus 3 and 1 versus 4. It hasn't been easy for all of them to get here, but they have. Mejia Herrera had to have a tiebreaker win over Laime Rivera this morning, 11-6. And then Centellas and Mendez had to win 11-8 over Paria Perez. So both of those teams had a few hiccups along the way, but here they are.
Yeah, that is something. 2 11-8 tiebreakers in the quarters this morning. A lot of tiebreakers all over the board this weekend.
There were.
I look for. We're gonna have to sit down and go through the draws and see how many actual tiebreakers and how many 11-10 tiebreakers there were this weekend. It's been a lot of fun.
Well, the 4 of them having a friendly chat right now and enjoying the conversation. Natalia Mendez, always a colorful character, very dramatic, as you can see.
She has a good.
But it's going to get very intense very quickly once that ball starts.
For sure. For sure. Either team is capable of making the finals here this weekend.
And just a reminder, you can just see in the back where we are. This is a pro event only, so no amateur divisions. And so if you just to the left, we see a lot of players watching on. Some of them are waiting to play in the next doubles match. Some of them just here for a good time. They're out of the tournament. I'm going to come and
they're
watch.
Watching. They want to learn something.
And, of course, coming up after this, we have 1 versus 4, Longoria Salas against Rodriguez Martinez. A lot of these players have found themselves deep in the draw in singles, and it's no surprise we find them in doubles too.
And they've had a lot of matches. You know, this event started in some qualifier rounds in the round of 64, which means all of the top players had a round of 32 match Friday morning. So they played 32s and 16s yesterday, plus 16 doubles yesterday. 3 matches minimum for all of these players yesterday, and then they came back in with quarterfinals this morning, then semis and singles, and now doubles again. It's a lot. It's a lot in 2 days.
It is. It's 6 of these 8 players in the semifinals were in the quarterfinals of singles. I mean, if you're good at singles, you're probably going to be pretty good at doubles and vice versa.
Right.
Apparently they were waiting on us. We were waiting on them.
Oh, okay.
So we're ready. Our official for this match, Erica Mejia. I want to say thanks to our sponsor, Randy Root of TeamRoot.com. This is the 4th time we've been here?
Yes, 4th year. The 2nd year with a $60,000 purse up for grabs. Spread out over 3 divisions: women's pro singles, pro doubles, and women's open.
And therefore not surprising that this has 36 players in the draw from 7 countries. 1 serving 0. Thank you to all of you watching on. Appreciate your support of the Ladies Professional Racquetball Tour. It's always fun to come here. It's always fun to come to any tournament and showcase these ladies. Herrera is on the left side in the teal. How would you describe that?
Teal's a good.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
We agreed on peach earlier, so we're good on the colors.
Get the whole Crayola box.
I love it when the teams have matching uniforms. It makes it very easy for us watching on. Mendez, that's high. Uh-oh. What happened?
I don't know. I know Mejia has had some issues with her leg, like her hip flexor, quad area, all weekend.
Well, I think she may have twisted her ankle slightly. She looks okay. That's good to see. She's in the final of singles tomorrow. So if I'm Mendez, I go straight after that. Test that out. Look.
That should be okay. A little delayed call there, but that should have been a replay. It is.
But again, you saw Mejia not able to put a lot of weight on that right foot. Clean hit from Centellas. Centellas and Mendez are the defending champions from December. We might see them switch sides if things aren't going well.
Short serve, I thought.
Just cleared. Mendez skipped it. Ripping winner from Mejia. She doesn't need two legs for that.
No, she took about 2 steps, waited patiently, pinch into the corner, which she is very, very good at, very consistent at.
Herrera very good at the forehand pinch. She's a left-handed player, so they make a great team. Both able to hit forehands down the line. Replay coming up. You could see Centellas on the right side for Argentina, hindered by Herrera, 3-1. I look at a situation like that and go, you know, as a player, I was on my way to hitting a straight shot cross court or down the line, and my opponent got in my way. Why not an avoidable hinder? I mean, it didn't happen near the ball, but why should it? I mean, Herrera blocked her from what could have been a great opportunity. But I'm not the official, and they didn't complain, so we move on, 4-1.
It's also very early in the match. It's amazing how much more things get questioned the further along it goes and the tighter the match gets.
Herrera trying to dig the ball off the back wall, couldn't do so, half out. Wow.
That was a rally. I don't know how many shots was in that, but that was a great rally.
What a way to finish it. A squash boast, sidewall, front wall.
Yes. Yeah, Tim, we were talking in that last singles match about the difference in game styles in all the players across the tour. I look at the 4 players on this court right now, and gosh, 4, to me, totally different game styles. 4 very different.
Centellas, the youngest player on the court.
And probably the scrappiest. I would just call her a scrappy player. She's tough, she's intense, she's going to go after everything. And then you take Mejia, who's about as smooth and controlled and cool, just kind of glides around the court.
Crushing winner from Centellas.
4 serves 5.
Centellas was a world champion at 16 in doubles. She's one of the only players to win a junior world title and a senior world title in the same year.
Well, actually, all 4 of these players are former junior champions.
Soft hands from Centellas.
5 serves 5.
5 serving 5. This is a good start to this semifinal. Mejia trying to push the ball a little bit on the right side, and it doesn't work. Centellas is quick, and she's powerful.
And she's already fist pumping. I love it.
Oh, that's
There
how
you
she
go.
plays.
Firecracker, little intensity.
But she skipped that one. You always tell what Centellas is thinking.
6 serves 5.
Doesn't hide her emotions,
No.
and we like that
Yeah.
watching on.
For sure.
But a risky shot deep on the right side, and she shouldn't have hit that. Yep, down the line, she says, as she walks back to us.
Yeah, I thought that was a 2-bounce get on Alexandra Herrera back here in the left corner.
What I like is Centellas didn't just wait for the official to call it. She went up and hit that shot just in case.
Keep playing until the referee stops play.
Beautiful shot from the Argentine player. Mendez on the left, Centellas on the right. What a serve. Centellas. That's high. Herrera
Big
ripping.
shooter.
Yeah, she is. And a reverse pinch winner on
6 serves 5.
her forehand. It's where she wants to be.
Yes.
We knew it was coming. Centellas setting up for the splat. She got it wrong. She is a shooter too. She doesn't like to be patient, Centellas. Not quite. And a point for Mexico.
Alexandra Herrera, the only lefty on the court right now, tough in that service box. You know, she can be very effective at forcing a weak return.
Yeah, she has a really good drive serve, setting up the opportunity. Mejia benefits by putting it down 7-6. Mexico with the lead. That was
Big
better.
swing.
Yeah, it was a
Big
big
swing.
swing, especially the forehand of Mendez.
7 serves
But it was better from Centellas. Went to the ceiling, forcing Herrera to shoot first, giving Mendez a better look. And what happened
I
there?
think she just lost sight of the ball.
6
6-7, side out. Mendez serving.
Right, as Mejia wraps around, calls her partner Herrera off on that shot. She skipped it, but she still, as you mentioned earlier, kind of the captain of this team.
And I also mentioned if you call it, there's a little bit more pressure because you're supposed to hit it.
Make it, especially if you're all the way over there
Exactly.
on your partner's side.
Herrera will shoot, and you can see why. Great shot.
8 serve 7.
Great shot, cracks into Herrera. Point 9-7.
9 serve 7.
Make that 10. Sidewall, front wall, comes right. Mejia didn't really move for that. I just wonder if that little injury at the beginning is affecting her movement. It's not affecting her shooting.
No, wouldn't expect it to. But you know what? We'll see how that affects her tomorrow. She will face off against Longoria in the singles final. Now, there was a little delay call by the referee on that one. Wasn't sure if they were Team Argentina was holding up for each other or if that was just a hinder on Alexander Herrera.
Smart shot from Herrera
8 serves 10.
into the front left corner, a pinch and a point, 8-10. Mejia will shoot. Mendez was there, and what a smart shot that was, straight down the left side line.
8 serves 10.
Oh gosh, Centellas went to the ceiling. It's a good thing for Herrera. And Herrera gets a little luck as that ball slides down the wall.
9 serves 10. Over the end.
Look at that from Mendez. She didn't even call that ball from Centellas. She just took it. We'll have a replay. I think if Mendez goes half a step over to the left, you get the avoidable.
Yes, I would
Don't
agree with
stand
that.
there. Go over to the left and show that she's in the way.
Straight in.
She got it.
She did get it.
Oh my goodness. Half out avoidable hinder. Mendez doesn't like it. I think it's probably the right call. A little late, but
10 serves 9.
half out 10-9. Wow. Power from Mendez. Herrera hit it hard. Mendez took it early and hit it harder. 11 serving 9.
Yeah, wow. You can really tell that these teams play together a lot.
Yes.
If you just, for a moment, watch how they move in and out of each other and cover opposite sides of the court.
What a get from Herrera to keep that alive. Oh, that's a smart shot from Mejia to earn the side out.
9 serves 11.
Mendez almost got there, but not quite. Herrera, that forehand pinch is her shot.
10 serves 11.
Beautiful technique, 10 serves 11. No timeouts so far, TJ. It's been a quick first game, too. They're just getting on with it.
No arguing with the ref yet.
And hopefully none.
Yeah, hopefully none, but
We see very little of it on tour, to be honest.
yeah.
One or two
Yeah, I
calls,
guess
especially when
comparatively speaking, I guess.
when there are no line judges, it's always harder. But see, a timeout, says Carlos Quadri. He wants a timeout for Team Argentina. We'll take a timeout ourselves, and we'll be back in just a minute. And we're back in, everybody. Tim Baghurst, TJ Bomba. It's 12 serving 11. Herrera serving. Mejia, her partner, on the right side. Great shot, Mejia.
Yeah. You notice how Mejia she kind of keeps the ball in play.
Doesn't do too much
until she has the setup, and then she 9 times out of 10 just chooses the right shot.
The other thing I'm noticing is, well done, Centellas, to keep that alive.
Interesting shot choice
What?
that time, but it worked.
What just happened? How did she do that?
Oh,
Reverse pinch winner was not the
No,
shot any of us would have picked, but she did, and
what
she
do you
rolled
call
it.
that? Announcer's curse.
Commentator's curse, yeah.
Commentator's curse.
Centellas has gone to the ceiling a lot in the last 5 minutes. I'd like to see her be a little more aggressive. She is a shooter. So right now, it's game 1 Mexico, just like that. A few quick points, and Herrera Mejia, the 3 seeds, have a first game against the 2 seeds. So let's see if Centellas and Mendez can get back in this. We'll take a break. Thank the sponsor. We'll be back in 2 minutes. And we're back, everybody. Tim Baghurst, TJ Bomba. TJ, first strike goes to Mejia and Herrera, playing clean. Few mistakes, making their shots. A lot of defense from Centellas and Mendez. They were in it, but Mexico just pulled away right at the end.
Right, as you said, we need to see Centellas get a little more aggressive in game 2.
She got quiet, didn't she?
Yeah, she did. She did. Although Mejia on her side is a tough player and really wasn't giving her a lot of opportunities because she was pushing her to the back of the court. You have to warn me when that other camera's on because I was in mid-yawn.
Excellent serve for Mendez. Ceiling ball, Centellas. And Mejia makes her pay.
1 serve 0.
Half out.
0 serves 1.
Must have been a skip. I didn't see it. Must have been a skip ball by Mendez.
1 serves 1. Two serves 1.
Should be 3-0.
So there's just a little question about the score.
You may have marked 1 point on the other side. I'm not sure. Yeah. 2-0. Okay, that works.
They said they'll keep the 2-0.
Well,
Is that what they said?
2-0.
it looks like 2-0 is what the group agreed on. Just a little confusion. So TJ, while we were doing that, I was just updating the standings in our bracket, our fantasy bracket, which had
You should explain for those that are new to the event this match, kind of what we did for the first time.
Right. So we had a draw reveal earlier this week and offered the opportunity to participate in a fantasy bracket of this draw. And about 35 people took part. And my guest on the show was Dr. Frédérique Lambert, former LPRT pro herself. And guess who's in the lead? Frédérique Lambert. 29-1 is her record on predictions. Right behind her, Jen Saunders, former LPRT player, with 29-1. And then JTRB over on the controls is in 3rd place. So these people know their racquetball. I said the winner would get to be on my show next time we did the draw.
Yeah.
Might be Fred again.
Which would be just fine.
Oh, no, it was a lot of fun.
She did a great job. Yeah, she did a great job. And again, they have she and Jen Saunders have firsthand knowledge of playing these other players on tour. Looks like we got a timeout already.
So just remember, next time we do a tournament, we'll have that draw reveal again, and I hope you all participate. It's been a lot of fun. I've had a lot of messages talking about how great their picks were, or people watching, cheering for the person they chose.
Yes.
There are a lot of 11-10 tiebreakers too. Which
they have been fun. They
Yep.
could have went either way. Our next event will be the World Singles and Doubles in Denver in August. So pro singles, both the LPRT and the IRT, and then we'll have mixed pro doubles, which would That will be a fun bracket.
Absolutely. I love
Yeah.
mixed pro because it's just unique.
Something
We don't see it very
different.
often.
Right.
And the defending champions from that are Michelle and Daniel De La Rosa.
Right. So we'll see. Also fun to see who pairs up with who as
Yes.
far as the men and the women's pros.
Yes. Well, I know J.D. Shelton was very interested in the fantasy bracket, and I'm just looking at the scores here. J.D., you need to work on your LPRT predictions, my friend. Not near the top, I'm afraid. I expected better from you. You know the LPRT. It's been a lot of fun, so don't forget, if you participated, you can go check out your score. Todd Boss down in the middle of the pack.
Ooh.
Oh, Todd Boss. Come on, ProRacquetballStats.com. Maybe the stats aren't working this weekend. So here we go. We're back to the action. Nice crack from Mendez, wide angle.
0 serve 6.
There you go, Mendez. I was just thinking, lots of defense from Argentina. That's not working in their favor. Finally, Mendez got a chance to put it down.
Canadian conspiracy, JD.
1 serve 6.
Nice hands from Centellas, just guiding that ball into the front left corner.
2 serve 6.
And it's 2 serving 6. Doubles tends to be a game of runs. Excellent serve from Centellas. And I like that from her. She's been going to the ceiling. That time she kept it low.
3 serve 6.
Herrera not ready, 3-6. Centellas will shoot. Mejia went for an overhead reverse pinch, almost hit Centellas' hair as it went past. We saw it just glide past, but it was a skip and a point. That time Centellas tried to swing, but put it in the floor, side out.
6 serves 4. Seven serves 4. Seven serves 4.
Oh, that's a wallpaper serve from Mejia.
Centellas did really well with it, but it still gave Herrera an opportunity to shoot.
And she
8
took it.
serves 4.
Too good from Centellas. Like to see her a little more animated, a little more excited. That's when she plays her best, in
Yes.
my opinion.
Still plenty of time in this match, though.
Herrera, what? This looked very casual, but she knew what she was doing. Smart shot.
It does smart. She didn't try to kill it.
Right, serving 4. Herrera serving on the left side. Herrera typically hits straight down the line or the Z serve on the first serve. Herrera puts another one away for a .94. We don't see many wraparound jam serves in doubles, and I'm surprised.
Yeah, I think it depends on the team and who the receiving team is.
Avoidable hinder, surely. Yes, no argument from Centellas.
10 serves 4.
Another timeout available. Things are starting to get away from Team Argentina. Would like to see them use it. Wow, just hit the front wall. Not sure how intentional that was from Centellas, but she'll take it, side out.
Right, and right as you say, timeout, they get back in the box. Team Argentina gets back in the box.
Mejia, so casual, flicks it into the front left corner. Half out. Playing very confidently, very well this weekend, both in doubles and singles. She'll be in the final tomorrow against world number 1 Longoria. Good speed from Centellas to get to the front wall, puts that away, 5-10. Leaning back that time, Centellas puts it in the floor, half out, side out. I'd like to see Argentina just slow things down and ramp up their emotion. They play better when they are animated. Right now, unless they change something, the score's going to work in Mexico's favor.
And maybe even switch sides just to mix it up. We know Mejia is probably taking more shots out of the Team Mexico. Maybe put Natalia on the right side.
12-5.
Right, at this point, what do they have to lose?
Mendez looking at her smartwatch during the match. Interesting.
Can be a distraction.
Yeah, I just wondered. It's not a message.
Phone call.
Not a message from her coach. Her coach is right here. Timeout on the court taken by Mendez. Centellas will take a quick timeout too. It's game number 2 of semifinal number 1. And welcome back, everybody. Tim Baghurst joining you. You saw a commercial for 3-wall ball that's going to be held in Vegas in the fall. Hope you join us for that. It was a great event last year, even within the constraints of COVID. Mike Coulter, the tournament director, has informed us that it will be full spectators in the fall. So very much looking forward to being there and seeing a full house out there in front of the Strat. So many disciplines on display, too. We have 3-wall ball for outdoor, 1-wall ball, handball, paddle ball, and now pickleball. I can't wait.
Yes. All right, back in. Mejia serving for Team Mexico.
Oh, my gosh. Look at the wrist from Mejia. You notice that Centellas and Mendez did switch sides.
They heard me.
I think Coach Quadri sitting right next to you heard you.
Whoops. I hope so. I hope it works out for them.
Well, they get a side out and then revert back to Mendez on the left. Nope, here they go. There you go, Centellas. 3-shot rally. This time it's Mejia who hits the ceiling ball short. Oh, a little lucky Mejia because it cracked in the corner. It was coming off the back wall.
Interesting that they're both serving to the right side. And why not even, why not serve down the middle?
Yes, I'm surprised they haven't tried it. De La Rosa last night did that, and it was quite effective. And if they'd gone back and watched that match, they would have seen like a half lob that kicked into the middle. Too good for Mejia. Stepping into that forehand pinch winner, playing very, very confidently this weekend.
Just smooth and controlled.
All right, match point number 2. Herrera serving. Puts it down, Centellas. Half out.
14, serve 7.
Another match point saved.
7 serves 14.
Excellent serve from Mendez. Loose from Centellas. But not that time. Inside out forehand to the right side.
Almost, you know what? Centellas all of a sudden looks more comfortable on the left side than she was on the right side for this entire match.
Ooh, what's the call?
The referee calls the ball down.
14.
Again, both players serving to the right side.
And Centellas puts another one down, this time on the right side.
9-14.
Suddenly they're creeping back into this second game. 9-14. Not with a serve like that. Coming off the back wall, Mejia's too good, and she punished it.
15 serves 9.
So match point number 4 for Herrera. Oh, she did it again,
I like
Mejia.
it. What a great way to end that match.
Boast winner to finish it.
Yeah, and a great rally.
So Herrera Mejia, the 3 seeds, overcome the 2 seeds, TJ, 15-11, 15-9. It wasn't the classic that we'd hoped for, but business-like was Herrera Mejia, and as a consequence, they advance to the final where they take on either Rodriguez and Martinez, the 4 seeds, or the 1 seeds, Longoria Salas.
Yes, and right there put Montse Mejia in both finals, both singles and doubles finals tomorrow.
And given this is the SuperMax Slam with so much prize money at stake, that is a big win financially for Mejia.
Payday.
Well,
for sure.
We're going to reset the feed. We're going to allow Longoria Salas and Martinez Rodriguez to warm up, and then we'll be back for our last match of the evening. It will be 1 versus 4 in our last doubles match. We'll be right back in a few minutes.
Professional racquetball converges on Kansas City, a city with a storied sports history. Enter the TeamRoot.com SuperMax Slam. $60,000 in prize money on the line. The best athletes from around the world. This is the Ladies Professional Racquetball Tour.